Wei still has impeccable contacts high up in the party, and they were telling him a virus was spreading in Wuhan in October. When did you first hear that there was a virus in Wuhan? Was it during the time of the military games?
Yes. I learned there was an unusual exercise by the Chinese government during the military games. And so I told Diamond about the possibility of the Chinese government using some strange weapons, including biological weapons, because I knew they were doing experiments of that sort.
There was nothing in the news at the time. I mean, it was no one had mentioned a thing.
No, no one had mentioned a date.
Diamond wasn't the first person Wei told there was a coronavirus in Wuhan. He now tells me he passed on the same information to US intelligence and one politician as early as October 2019. It turns out Wei's warning wasn't the only piece of intelligence the agencies had at that time that warned of an outbreak in Wuhan.
We knew this, but we didn't know it. My shock was that we had actually could have had foreknowledge.
David Asher is a veteran weapons investigator. He led a US government task force into the origins of COVID-19. And in late 2020, he unearthed intelligence that Wuhan Institute of Virology scientists fell sick with COVID-like symptoms. But what alarmed him was just how long Washington had sat on this classified intel.
I was very surprised at the level of detail that they were able to produce around information that they had probably collected well over a year before that. So in November of 2020, we learned things that they had collected in November 2019.
Wuhan is located in the central Chinese province of Hubei. It's home to 11 million people. Also in this sprawling metropolis is one of the world's leading biological research facilities.
Look, spend a couple minutes and look into this thing about these games they have with all these military contingents from all over the world to go to Wuhan, and they all got infected. No problem.
That French scientists,
Boy, the Chinese are smart, and we're so
in
dumb.
the research groups in Wuhan, and that they would work together on this virological research. By the end of 2014, they had effectively excluded all the French that were in the institute. And the suspicion on the part of the French was that that they were pushed out because of the Chinese military interest in the work.
So what could this indicate about the type of research they were intending to undertake at the Wuhan Institute of Virology?
Well, I mean, the suggestion...
Dr. Fauci, may you rot in hell, okay, Dr. Fauci? And screw you, Bidens, for getting all this money from China being bought off. They got who knows what they have on you at this point.
In the Wuhan Institute of Virology.
Well, so what we do know, I mean, is that they were one of the world's leading repository of coronaviruses.
That research was headed up by Shozheng Li. They call her the Batwoman. She's China's top virologist, and her specialty, bat viruses.
So it does look like COVID-19, at some point did originate as a bat virus. That I think most people would accept that as a premise. The question then is more about how did those changes occur that make it unique and that make it so well adapted to humans.
In 2012, Shozheng Li hit pay dirt. At a disused mine in southwestern China, 6 workers fell ill after clearing away bat manure.